Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at what the universe wants you to know at this time. So we'll take a look at what's been going on for you in the past. We'll see what the universe wants you to know right now. And then we'll also take a look at the outcome. Now do keep in mind that I have not attached a time value to this reading. In other words, this is not for week XYZ. Instead, this will be for whenever it needs to happen. During the reading, I will intuit when I feel that the timeline that this reading is on. So I will try to get a month associated with this timeline. And then the other thing I'll say is, feel free to watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. This is based on resonance, so if you resonate enough to click on this video, then there's probably a message in here for you. So in the past, you have already pulled 3 cards here. So showing up in the past, you have the Lovers, 8 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles here. So there's been some changes in your self-confidence, okay? There's been some changes in your confidence here. Is something that I think is showing up. It's almost like you feel like somebody's going to sneak up on you here. And what do I mean by that? Well, you can see this person sneaking up on this other person here. But this is what do I mean by that? Well, it's almost like some of you are looking over your shoulder constantly. Like there's some fear or some confidence issues. And I do think that this could be related to love for some of you with the Lovers card, but the 2 of Pentacles represents a change in life. It's typically like a change in your financial situation. By default, it's a good change. You can say that you're maybe dealing with some uneasiness or some like choppy waters, so to speak, and as you see the boat going on the choppy waters. It's an idea of sort of weighing options, going back and forth. Here's the thing, in whatever area of life this is in for you, this is a self-imposed issue. Okay, in other words, you're being either too hard on yourself or you're assuming the worst of a situation. And the reason is you have this 8 of Swords. Now, the other situation here is there's something that you're weighing heavily in the past. In the past, you've been going back and forth on something here with the Lovers and the 2 of Pentacles. And I do think this is creating some disharmony mentally with the 8 of Swords. Okay? Can we clarify the Lovers card? Can we clarify the Lovers card? Get a clarification on the Lovers card. Okay, so this card popped out when I was shuffling. And so this seems to be pretty significant here with the 2 of Wands. Another 2 and another card that indicates options, okay? The Lovers and the 2 of Wands both indicate an important choice to make or options. The Lovers is an important choice. The 2 of Wands is this person deciding on which wand to choose. They're also recognizing that the entire world is in the palm of their hands, which is good, but it is potentially a choice. Now, there's also something about partnership here with the 2 of Wands. As you can see, there's another person in the picture. It's typically trade, like business partnership maybe, or it's not always romantic, but in this case it could be because it's with the Lovers, okay? So your connection to another person, and I think it's one person, is showing up here pretty heavily. Can we clarify the 8 of Swords? Let's clarify the 8 of Swords. Also seems to be a very important message in this reading. Okay, 2 cards for the 8 of Swords. You have the Temperance card and the Queen of Swords here. We do have this Cupid up there. I do think, even though Queen of Swords is really not associated with love, in fact, Queen of Swords is like not the best love message. The Queen of Swords is somebody who, it's not that they're incapable of finding love. It's just they like their space. The Queen of Swords is somebody who needs their space. okay? And you have this here with the Temperance energy, which represents balance in this case. It is a card of healing. It's a really nice card. It's Sagittarius energy. I think you need your space, or somebody needs their space. Some of you are like playing the waiting game, okay, and it's eating you alive. Let's take a look at let's clarify the Two of Pentacles here. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles? I think that's it. And the Hermit, yeah. Alone time is showing up here. Okay, some of you are it's almost like, I don't even know if this is a separation. Like, I don't know if this is a breakup or a divorce. But you clearly are on your own right now. We'll see what happens as we continue to clarify. But there was balance that needed to happen in this connection, okay? Very clearly here. You or another person needed space or needed some type of separation. It was just like this was necessary. This needed to happen, okay? We'll see if you reconcile with this person. On the bottom, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a really nice energy of abundance. It's a major energy of abundance, kind of building your legacy as well, or building your empire. It's also family energy. It is possible that this is not romantic. This is maybe family related or connected to family in some way. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's move into the current situation. So, universe, what do you want Leo to know about the current situation? Thank you. We got 3 cards here. Okay, you have the Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. I'm going to get a clarification right away on the Three of Cups. Can we clarify the Three of Cups? One card to clarify the Three of Cups. Ten of Wands. I was looking to see if the Three of Cups would maybe be paired with the Three of Swords, which would be a third-party situation. I don't love that the Ten of Swords is there because the Ten of Swords is an ending. The Ten of Wands is a burden in the tarot. I don't know if there's a third-party situation, okay? I don't know that. But I do think that for some of you, there might be something that's falling out here. There might be a connection falling out here for some Leo people. Here's what I'll say. There's a completion for sure. There's some type of cycle closing out here. And I think what the universe wants you to know right now is with this Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands, relationships shouldn't be a burden. Okay? Like in your life. Doesn't matter what type of relationship. Relationship with your dad or your mom or your brother or your sister or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or, you know, your friend, your best friend or, you know, whatever type of relationship shouldn't be a burden for you. And I think the universe wants you to know that if there's something that's ending, it's probably because it was a burden for some time. And it's almost like this makes way for something much better in your life. The Chariot is a really good card of overcoming any sort of obstacle that's placed in your path and really charging forward and going through it, leaving what is behind you, or leaving a place that maybe you lived in. You know, there's a city in the background, leaving behind what is familiar to you in some respects. With this Chariot card here, and it's maybe like the relationship got a little bit stale or something like that, or became a little bit stale. Something like that here might be showing up for you. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. Can we clarify the Ten of Swords? Okay, I don't know, that could be you. The Queen of Wands could be you. It's actually really a heavy Leo energy. It's interesting. Maybe some of you this whole time, you're the one who separated. And you've been trying to figure out how to break the news to this person. What's interesting about this reading is that all of the titles for this type of series, there are no clues in the title. So the people who come here don't know if this is a love reading or not. And so I find this type of reading very interesting because it's purely on resonance. It's, if you resonate to this reading, then there's probably a message in here for you. But this is definitely a love reading. Definitely a love reading. If it's not about, I would say it's definitely a love reading, but if it's not about love, this is about some other relation. This is a relationship reading, like for sure. Whether it's, romantic or it's not romantic. I would say, let me rephrase that. This is a relationship reading. Relationship reading. And the thing is, the Queen of Wands is somebody who, you can't wrap down, you can't hold down, you can't pin down the Queen of Wands, okay? Because the Queen of Wands wants to experience life. They want to experience the passions of life. They want to go out and see new people and meet new people. And, they're very attractive to many people when you get the Queen of Wands. That is one of the things about the Queen of Wands. Everybody wants to get with the Queen of Wands. Everybody wants to know the Queen of Wands, hang out with the Queen of Wands. All of that. Work with the Queen of Wands, all of that. And it's almost like for you, which I think you are the Queen of Wands here, it's like you just realize you've been spending a whole lot of time thinking about relationships, partnerships. Do I want to spend some time on my own? Do I want to kind of see what's out there? Do I want to, maybe for some of you, you were deciding if you wanted to spend the rest of your life with somebody and maybe you're like, I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. Either way, with the Chariot, I like that because to me, it suggests that, you will have success in this new direction that you're moving towards. Can we clarify the Chariot, please? Okay, I was not expecting that. So you have the King of Cups. That's Cancer energy. The Chariot's Cancer. King of Cups can be Cancer. Any water sign, but pretty heavy Cancer energy. The King of Cups is somebody who's a good partner in the tarot. It's almost like if there's a separation here, it's amicable. It's like some of you actually care about this person, or you actually do care about this person, but you need your space. And it's almost like, what's been keeping you up late at night here is finding the way to end this situation amicably. Because it's not like, I actually don't think that there's cheating here involved. I don't think that there's a third-party situation. I think some of you recognize that there's more out there that you want to experience, and before I say that, let me get a clarification on the Ten of Wands. No, yeah, totally. So here's the deal. Ten of Wands now being the Three of Cups, Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now being clarified by the Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands are now being clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry about that, folks. Getting my words out there. But this person, the Nine of Wands is like being weary and sort of like being a little fed up with something, or just being a little bit annoyed by something, but it's not that you don't care about this person. Wheel of Fortune is a positive change, okay? It's your destiny sort of coming into realignment or starting to align for you. You could even say realignment here, beginning to spin, right? And it's this idea of you having an opportunity as well. It is possible that some of you are maybe like moving, and that may mean that you have to leave behind a relationship, but it's like, it's this feeling, it's this energy that it's not that you don't care about this person or that something went wrong. It's just that it's not the right connection. Sometimes we date people out of boredom or for a variety of reasons, really. But you do have this Four of Wands on the bottom, which is about marriage. 10 of Pentacles, Four of Wands, like either they wanted to get hitched right away, or I almost feel like they wanted to get married and you're like, whoa, too fast, not ready for that. I've got other things right now that I need to do. Yeah, it's something like that that's showing up here. Let's go ahead and let's start to clarify the situation even more. Let's take a look at what the outcome is. Universe, what is the outcome here for Leo? The High Priestess. Okay, desirability here. You're desirable. The Six of Pentacles. Here, one more card. And the Emperor. Eight of Cups. Okay. So the High Priestess is an extremely desirable person. Typically a feminine energy, but I don't attach gender to these cards. So, but it's somebody who's got maybe a feminine energy about them. I would say for sure, because actually if you look up, the High Priestess can be considered to be the divine feminine. Which we all have the divine feminine and the divine masculine within us. Some people ask me, like, why don't you attach gender to the cards? And it's like, well, because I read energy, and we have masculine and feminine energy within us. So that's the answer. But the High Priestess is that the feminine energy. But the thing is, the High Priestess is somebody who's so desirable. Everybody wants to get with the High Priestess, but nobody can. And it's similar to the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's almost like it's like how do I say this? Well, I would say, like, if you're worried about separating from this person, I would say that there are definitely matches out there. You know, if for some reason you're concerned about that, about not finding another person, I would say that's the least of your worries. Can we clarify this High Priestess? Okay, Queen of Cups here. That's pretty incredible. I'll tell you why. You have the Eight of Wands. Yes, somebody is moving. And the Five of Swords. Okay. The outcome is you are moving, or you are moving on from somebody. So the universe is saying that the outcome here is pretty simple. You know, there's been like been a big event here that has happened with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is like it's a big card of, like, literally, it could be long distance travel, it could be travel by air, travel by flight. The Chariot's another travel card, but there's this energy of something in your destiny here has changed with the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, and it's like you have to go see what's out. Like, you have to go see. Okay, you have to go see. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, desirability with the Queen of Wands. You know, it's possible that, like, there's something else that's pulling at your attention that you feel like you need to go do. Like, you have to go do something. And I would really trust your intuition. Eight of Cups, Emperor, Five of Swords. You're walking away from this person clearly because you're in pursuit of something else. Can we get a time? When is the timeline here for this reading? I was hearing December, January. You have the Hanged Man on the bottom. I would say don't miss out, okay? Don't miss out on this opportunity, because this feels destined for you. And I think some of you just care about this person. So it's like you're like deciding, like, how do I end this properly? So you have Abundance, Protection, Ghost. I would not ghost the person, okay? I would not ghost the person. That's not a healthy way of releasing somebody. You have Reflection. Okay, so you have Abundance, Protection, Ghost, Happiness, Trust, Mystery, Reflection. Yeah, you're spending a lot of time thinking about this. I would not ghost this person, but there is a mystery available, and you need to go decide, you need to go see it. You need to go see it. And this is why you're moving on from this situation or from this person or from this relationship. And the universe really wants you to know that you can trust what you feel at this time. Okay, there's definitely, with abundance and happiness here, something really nice on the other end, or the other side of this. So, wow, this is a really nice reading. One of the better ones I've done for this series. Let me know what you think about these types of readings. Do appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you in the next reading.